everyone, I'm Jackie.
Oh, and I'm Gina.
Okay, so we are huge fans of The Vampire Diaries. It is our favorite show, and this is the first season, season 5, that we're going to be watching together because we have been in college for the rest of the 4 seasons, and she went upstate to school, and I was down here in Queens, and I mean...
Now we're old!
And we're graduated, and we're unemployed, and we have time to do this. So, let's get started on talking about how we feel in our That's a really weird face.
So, here are some things we wanted to talk about that happened on the past season.
Season 4 finale specifically.
Yes.
Because then we're going to head way into what we want to see, or what we think we'll see in season 5.
Okay.
Okay.
So, the first thing we wanted to talk about is the big Delana scene that happened at the end of the season finale-ish area.
Now, Gina watched the season finale recently. The last time I saw it was the first time it aired, which was a while ago. So, yeah, my memory might not be as great, so...
Well, we all know that
I know what happened.
Okay, so we all know that Elena ended up choosing Damon even after she wasn't sired to him anymore, which was like a huge thing because everybody always thought she'd just go back to Stefan after she wasn't sired to Damon anymore, and she didn't. So you should have seen my face. I fell on the floor screaming. I had to pause my TV. It was that bad.
My 4 years of Vampire Diaries viewing finally
paid off.
Exactly. We're both huge Delana fans. So we saw what we wanted.
Damon.
Especially Damon fans. Yeah.
What's the word for us? Isn't there a word for Damon fans? I don't know. Damonators. That's probably not it.
Damonators. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, we were ecstatic about that.
Yes.
And we're very happy about how that...
And, well, it'll be really interesting to see Elena going off to college and then, Damon not being in college. When I was a freshman in college and, all my friends were having these long-distance relationships, they didn't last.
That's true, but I feel like they might end up going to a local college.
But still, okay, you're going to college,
Especially,
new school, new people, this relationship, as much as I just want it to last forever, I just know that it's Vampire Diaries, and it's just not gonna happen. They're
not
gonna be together. Oh, I know. She doesn't like Delana.
She likes Stefan. She would marry Stefan probably in real life.
I mean, going to, frat parties, which I'm sure they're gonna do, just, there's a lot
Well, Damon did
on.
take her to a frat party, remember?
I do.
And they had a nice little feast. It was interesting to watch.
Well, hopefully they just drink a lot with them.
Out of the vein.
I don't... Okay, so, Catherine, being a human. Let me just tell you, if anyone had to be human, I'm actually glad it was Catherine. If it was Damon, I would have been pissed off and probably would never watch the show again. Because apparently, I heard that it was supposed to be Damon originally.
I didn't know that. But I'm happy it's Catherine. It should be funny.
I think it's going to be really funny, too. I really don't think this is going to happen, but I really hope it doesn't happen, where Catherine just is boring and lame and, Elena. I think that they're actually going to make her, interesting and sassy and fun, even though she's still a human. I hope she's not weak.
I think she's going to continue acting the exact same way, but she's not going to be able to
do any
of the threats that she always threatens people with.
Yeah. So.
Especially, I was just going to say, especially Bonnie, but Bonnie is nowhere now.
Well, dead Bonnie. Oh, that's another thing, Jeremy coming back from the...
Oh my god, Jeremy!
I'm so happy.
Woo!
Oh my god. I was watching season 4 with my friend at school, a guy. He kept saying, oh, Jeremy, now he's a hunter. Oh, he's gonna die. They're gonna kill him off. I was like, no, they're not. And he's like, yeah, they did the same thing to Alaric. And I was like, they're not gonna do the same thing to Jeremy. And then, 5 episodes later, Jeremy's dead, and I'm crying, and so is the guy who he cried too. So
I didn't believe it. It took me 4 episodes to believe he was actually dead. And I'm glad I didn't fully believe it because he's back.
honestly, I was like looking on Twitter and I was just like, they're not saying like, oh buddy, like, hey Steve McQueen, like it was great knowing you, whatever. Like they didn't say that to him on Twitter, so I was like, he's coming back. He's coming back.
I'm still hoping for a Cole, like, resurrection for good.
If anything, he'll be on the originals.
That's what I want!
Yeah.
I want it! I want all the originals on the originals except for Finn because he's annoying.
Well, this is the thing. I just want Rebecca and Matt to be like, to be human and together. Like, I originally wanted Rebecca to take the cure. Like, in that episode with the fish tank in Pennsylvania.
Oh,
yeah. I was just like, yes, Rebecca, you're gonna be human, yes, and you're gonna live happily ever after and be wonderful and have kids and have a life. And then that didn't happen, and that was really upset. But at least, you know, Rebecca and Matt are now...
Sorry, I'm making funny faces.
Are you?
Yes.
You know, at least now, like, Matt and Rebecca are seeing the world and being together, and I can't wait to see them come back. And I know Rebecca's going to the originals. Like, I know that.
So she's gonna be on the original?
Yeah, she is. She's not gonna be on Vampire Diaries.
Good.
But Matt is.
That's okay. Matt has a
which is fine. I like
superiority complex, and I hate it. I hate it.
Well, we could talk about bad things like Stefan being at the bottom of a lake.
That's kind of funny, actually.
I actually was okay. Well, I was so.
I was laughing
speechless.
like, what?
I was not laughing.
What?
I was speechless. I was like, this is Nikki. I was watching it with my friend Nikki at school. We were like.
So yeah, the original doppelganger looks like Stefan. Is that what that was?
Yes.
The original doppelganger.
Stefan is, yes, the doppelganger of the original doppelganger.
That just happens to be that way. Interesting.
Yeah, if I hear that word doppelganger one more time...
Or the cure.
I'm going to have to learn how to spell it. And I'm actually really interested to see what they do with the whole doppelganger mythology now. Now that Stefan's one and there's more than just this whole Catherine, Elena...
Yeah, do you think that... I think that since the doppelganger revealed that he looks like Stefan, I think he's going to stay in Mystic Falls and pretend to be Stefan. What do you think?
I think so, but I don't think they're going to have that going on for too long. I think...
You think? Oh, yeah.
I think Stefan will be back sooner than we think.
Maybe, like, second or third episode? Or do you think before?
I don't know. Maybe that'll be the cliffhanger for the end of the premiere. But we'll see.
Cool.
Well, all I know is that I'm really excited to see Caroline and Elena going to college, like, actually having fun, having a life. For
Bonnie
the first
should
time
have
in so
been
long.
there.
I know. Bonnie should be there. But who knows? Like, I mean, we'll see what happens. Like, I'm really curious to see what they do with Bonnie, too. I don't know where they're going with that, because what's confusing me is, like, they can't just have Bonnie interacting with Jeremy the whole entire season. Like, there's...
It'll be like the Jeremy Anna thing that happened like a couple seasons ago.
No, I want Bonnie to be interacting with everyone else.
But if anyone could find a way out of this, it would be Bonnie, like, to come back.
Yeah. I don't want Bonnie to die. I know a lot of people probably just like, oh, who cares, Bonnie? But I like Bonnie.
You know, Bonnie gets the short end of the stick every time. She has to
does.
sacrifice everybody in her life. Everybody for Elena. They always take from Bonnie.
No,
everything.
I know.
They never do anything nice for Bonnie unless they want something for her.
I hate how they're just like, oh, Bonnie can just do a spell for us and it'll be okay. Like shut the fuck up.
The
no,
one time Bonnie was like really upset about her mom after she was turned into a vampire, and Stefan goes over, and you think it's to comfort her. No, he just wants her to do a spell.
Yeah.
You couldn't even ask her how she was. She looked like she was dying. Sorry.
Now that our Bonnie rant is over, let's see. Oh, we want to comment on the music. We are huge music fans. We are into indie, alternative, all this type of music that's on the Vampire Diaries usually. So what I want to see this season and what I think they're going to have on the season, Royals by Lorde, Ways to Go by Group Love, Wake Me Up by Avicii, I feel like that's going to be one of them, and Harlem by New Politics, and Head in the Heart. Because I know that they're coming out with a new album.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
So I feel like the Head in the Heart. Because the music supervisor for the show, Chris Miller, I think that's how he pronounces his name, he's just really good with all that indie music, and I love it. So, and I think Head in the Heart, definitely. Like, it's like obscure, and I feel like people don't really know about them, but they're really good. So
Yeah, we saw them last summer.
Yes,
it was
did.
Really good.
It was fantastic in Brooklyn. It was great. So,
Yeah, and they've had a lot of the neighborhood already. I'm hoping they
Yeah,
put
the
more
neighborhood.
of them in it.
and you know who I want to also hear? This is like so random, but
What?
Demi Lovato.
Yeah, why not? I love Demi. Steroline!
Oh, that's right, Steroline. How could I forget Steroline?
So the ship name for Stefan and Caroline, we just decided to call it Steroline because there's like 7 of them, but we don't know which one's the correct one. So Steroline is my new ship. Ever since season 2, when... What's her name? Oh, was it season 1 that she turned into a vampire?
Yeah, no, season 2.
Season 2, when
No,
she turned
season
into
2.
a vampire. I have shipped Stefan and Caroline.
Yes. Oh yeah, that episode where
It's like when he helps
he's
her
like
out.
helping her out. Yeah. That
But
was
she's
good.
like getting with Tyler at this point, and
Oh yeah.
you know, I like Tyler more than I did after rewatching all of the show.
Maybe he's alright.
Because like I used to despise him for no reason. I think it's just because I don't know.
I don't have any other feelings towards him. I don't know if there's anyone that I really hate on the show. I mean,
Hates. Let's see.
not hate actor-wise. I think all the actors and actresses
Oh
on
my
the show
God.
are super talented.
Especially Joseph Morgan.
Yeah, and Ian Somerhalder. But anyway, so like putting that aside, like there are characters that were just like
April.
April. Yeah. So tell us what you think about us. Like, don't like we're best friends, so we laugh at each other. Like we always laugh at each other. Like we think we're funny. And I even said, like, I was like, oh, we should start a Vampire Diaries, like, review thing on YouTube. And, like, I think we're funny. I think we can pull it off. But I want to know, like, are we actually good at this?
Well, I'm not expecting to be good this first video.
No, this is definitely just, like, our kind of test run. And I'm really sorry, also, I'm 100% Italian and Sicilian, so I talk with my hands a lot. I'm just going to put up.
I'm not Italian, but I use my hands a lot as well, and they're very large.
Tell us your theories of season 5, because we want to know. Tell us in the comment section. I mean, I think maybe we'll put our Twitter handles in the what is it?
The doobly-doo.
Summary thing.
The little doobly-doo.
That thing. So yeah, we'll put our Twitter handles there. You can tweet at us. Maybe we'll make like an official one. I mean, I don't know yet. We'll see if people actually tweet at us. Who knows? But yeah, hope you guys enjoy us, and hopefully we can enjoy the season together. Like, I think Vampire Diaries, like, we're all fans, like, we're all family, and I think it's more fun to watch it with other people and to theorize with people and to talk about it, like,
All the feels.
all the feels. This show is just so many emotions. So many emotions. Alright. I just hope they don't kill too many more people off.
Well, if they do, they'll most likely bring half of them back somehow.
I just hate how you, like, watch season 1 back, and you, like, watch a scene where there's, like, 3 or 4 people in it, and you're like, wait, all 4 of these people are dead!
Yeah, I didn't even remember that Stefan and Damon's uncle was in the first season. I did not even remember that he was the character, and then he was just dead.
Yeah, that's right. Poor guy, never had a chance.
Nope.
Anyway, signing off. Peace, homies.